What up, everyone? Time for another unboxing. Oh yeah. One up box. One up. What up? Alright. So, trying to move right along through the January boxes. I don't think I'm going to have the same holdup as last month, so I should be able to get my monthly boxes and my monthly review out of the way and not be late this time, or as late. So that's good. So let's just jump right into this box. Let's get on in it. So, One Up box, the good and bad thing about it, it's cheap. Not in quality, just in price. I think if you were to subscribe today, it costs $18. For me, it costs $15, and for others, it even costs $13. It's definitely the cheapest box out there, so that's great, but unfortunately, it doesn't come with as much stuff because it's a little bit cheaper. But it's still good quality stuff. So, as usual, it's either going to come with a shirt or a Funko Pop, which I'm happy to see a shirt. And this month's theme was Robo Mayhem. And this one says Omega Bot. I don't know if you can see. It's like Voltron, and then it's got Bender on there and R2-D2. And down below, it's got like Megatron and Darth Vader. Or I guess it's Optimus Prime, not Voltron, my bad. But yeah, it's a cool shirt. It's very clever. It says, so it's obviously exclusive, it says One Up box. I don't think they have to put that in big letters on there, but whatever. This is cool. All the shirts you're going to see in these boxes are usually exclusive because it's actually cheaper for them to make it exclusive. If they make the design themselves, they don't have to pay a company to buy their shirt or their brand. And there's no shortage of artwork out there, so they can just get stuff for wherever. It's actually cheaper for them to make it exclusive. So, although they do that, it's cool to have it exclusive. A lot of the designs kind of suffer. They're not like top quality. The t-shirts aren't top quality. So that's kind of to be expected. Not that this is a bad one. This one's okay. It's a little bit rough. This one doesn't seem fitted. Usually they are fitted. This one doesn't seem like it. But the design's cool. I like the design. It's clever. It's funny. I'll wear it. Hopefully it fits well though. This is the first shirt I've seen from One Up box that isn't like super fitted, but hopefully it's not that big of a deal. So there that is. Cool. And, oh, and my shirt today, now that we have One Up box, I actually got my One Up t-shirt, little Homer Simpson. How clever is that? Talk about ideas for One Up box. There's one. So the first item I saw in this box, this adorable little Star Wars plush figure. I thought this was very cool. And I've heard some reviews on this box already. Some people were disappointed. And I don't really blame them. I can see why not a lot of people would be interested in a plush figure. I always like them, but the only thing I usually don't like about them is that they're very hard to display. If you have a plush figure, they always look cool and adorable and everything like that, but it's hard to display because they're soft. You can't really put them up anywhere. You can't stand them on the shelves. They're big, so it's just awkward. And it's not like I'm going to have a bunch of stuffed animals on my bed. That's weird. And it's not big enough to be a pillow on my couch or anything. So normally, I like them, but I usually don't keep them. This, on the other hand, I actually really like, because it's kind of a mix between a plush and a figure, because it stands on its own. So I can display this. I can put this on a little shelf, and I love Star Wars, and I actually really like the AT-AT. Like, I'm glad I got this one. It shows in their little brochure that there's actually a lot of different ones. It was all the vehicles from Star Wars, so I think they're very cool. The only one that's not that interesting is the Death Star, just because it's a little sphere, like it's not that creative. But this is cool. I like that it stands on its own. I will actually put this on a shelf. And it's not like soft, normal, like cotton. It's actually like, I want to say like nylon or something like that. It's like slick, so it won't get like stained easy or dirty or anything like that. So that's very cool. I actually kind of like this. It's creative outside the normal plush, and it looks really cool. I like it. So I see why a lot of people don't like the plush figures, but I like this very much. I thought it was cool. I'll put it on a shelf. So there that is. Next, well, that's pretty much the major items in there. So like I said, unfortunately, with One Up box, you get less stuff. But you still get some other cool stuff. We got this BMO sweatband right here, which is cool. For me, I work at a gym. I teach classes at a gym. Sweatbands are something I can use. But, not to be rude or anything, but the normal geeky thing, I don't think they would use sweatbands too much, and I I don't think being active and being geeky is like too regular, but I'll use it. I like it. I love Adventure Time. I love BMO. I'll totally use this sweatband. Cool. Then, obviously we have our pin, the Robot Mayhem. Everyone has a pin with that. That's cool. You know, I kind of wish they would give magnets instead of pins, because, like, what do you do with a pin? Like, where do you put a pin? Like, am I supposed to put it on my shirt? Like, I don't know what to do with pins. Give us magnets. Just give us magnets. I'll throw it on the fridge. Anyway, and then we have a air freshener with Bender on it. You shall not gas. If you can see that. I don't know if you can. Little air freshener. And then we have some other filler stuff. We have a little postcard, Baymax. This is really funny. It's kind of cute. And then we have some cardboard cutouts of BMO and R2-D2. They're little. There's a company that does them. I have some Ninja Turtle ones. I don't know if this is the same one, but you cut them out and you fold them up, and it's this little 3D, like, cube-ish looking thing. So, yeah, that's there. So, yeah, that's everything in the box. So, not a ton of items, but still good quality stuff. Let's just jump right into a value of this box. Hold up a sec. So, short and sweet and to the point. We got our shirt. No arguments. 15 bucks. We got our little plush AT-AT or whatever Star Wars vehicle you got. This is actually really nice. It's not just like a normal stuffed animal. It's actually good quality. They have to put some, I don't know what you call it, some tension in this item to get it to stand on its own, which is cool. It's different from the normal plush doll. So I could see this going for at least 10, if not like 15. I was looking online. Obviously, there are people selling them for cheap. Anything that shows up in a box, if someone doesn't want it, there's just a flood of them online because people are trying to sell their stuff. But averaging out $10. Some people wanted as high as 30, which is crazy, but 10 to 15, which I would easily pay 10 bucks for this. I thought it was cool. Our BMO sweatband. This wouldn't be expensive at all. It's got a character, so it's not just a normal sweatband, so it's not like $1, but it would probably be like 5 bucks. This is exclusive to one box, but even if it wasn't something like this, I just bought one that had Mega Man on it the other day. 5 bucks. I think that's fair. Reasonable. Air freshener. Nothing that special about it, like 2 or 3. Nothing crazy. And then these, unfortunately, don't really have any value. Although I liked it. I liked this postcard. I thought it was funny, and maybe I'll use it. It doesn't really have much of a value. The cost of the paper and to print it, like maybe $1, if even that. And then these cutout ones that you fold up. The only thing that sucks is that they're not perforated. Like, you actually have to cut it out yourself, which kind of sucks. Like, usually they're perforated so you can pop it out or just like tear it out. But you actually have to use like scissors and cut it out yourself. That's like more trouble than it's worth. But again, these don't really have any value to it. It's just cool to have them in there. Like, I'd maybe put $1 value, like $1 or $2 collectively on this. Like, not much value, just filler, but still cool to have nonetheless. So overall, on the low end, probably like 30, I think I got $33 for the low end of it, and on the high end, like 38, almost 40. So it's getting harder to put a value on one-up box because it's different for different people now. Like I said before, I only pay 15, but for those of you, and the point of this channel is to help new people find the best box. So if you're new and you're getting this box, you pay $18. So it's hard to put an exact value on it, so I kind of have to do both. For me, well worth it. Every month, the t-shirt alone makes it worth it. So that's always cool for me. And on the lowest end of this, 33, was more than double what I paid. But for the people that pay 18, it's still, like, they would have to go off the high end, like the 38, so you're getting pretty close to double, even on the low end, and on the high end you definitely are. So it's still definitely worth it, even if you're paying 18. It's just unfortunate that you do have to pay a little bit more, but absolutely still worth it. So either way, even if you're paying $18 for the box, I still think it was worth it, and I still think it was cool. It's always kind of a bummer though, like, I love that it's cheaper, but at the same time I do wish it had more stuff, so it's like this constant battle. Like, I don't know which I'd rather have because I have so many boxes. I don't know if I'd rather pay less and keep it cheap. That way I'm just never disappointed, because that's what it offers. Like, it's hard to be disappointed with anything when you're only paying 15 bucks. Like, even if it was all crap, it's just hard to be disappointed at such a low price point. Or I don't know if I'd rather pay more, like pay $30 a box and get a bunch more stuff and take a bigger risk. It's like gambling, like high risk, high reward. But either way, 1UP Box is always one of the top contenders because you get so much for your value, you get so much for your money. They're a good company, they ship on time, they're never late, like everything about them is great. I don't know if this one will be like quite in the #1 spot this month, but it'll definitely be one of the higher ones because I liked all the stuff. They had a good value, they had some creativity. So yeah, I thought it was fine. I'm not crazy impressed with it, but I'm definitely not disappointed. That's 1UP Box. That's pretty much the gist of it. So let me know what you guys think. Questions, comments, concerns. We're just like speeding through some of these boxes, and that's about all I have to say about that. So I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to the next one. Love you all. Peace.